I can't hear you.
What are you filming?
The building.
What?
It's a beautiful building. How you doing?
You're good to record, man. I just
All right.
want to know what's going on. That's it.
Now you're recording the
Got called
building.
on
Excuse me?
it. We just got called on you recording. We want to know why.
Oh, recording the building.
What's that?
Recording the building.
For what?
It's a beautiful building.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
You doing it for like a project or anything, or for your own?
Just recording, man. Just recording.
You got ID on you by chance?
ID for what?
For me to check to see who you are.
Nah, I don't. I left my ID in my other jeans pocket. Sorry.
You got nothing?
Nah, I got nothing.
You got a name on you if you don't mind?
Which name you want?
The name that you go by?
I go by plenty of names. When I was in middle school, they called me Skinny Minnie.
What's your
002 to 115 buckle up, guys. Today we're going to witness how a simple act of filming a public building turns into immediate suspicion. A civilian is calmly recording when officers approach and start questioning his intent. Instead of any clear accusation, they push for identification right away. The situation already feels controlled by authority rather than law, as curiosity quickly shifts into pressure and early signs of escalation begin without any stated crime. This is where tension quietly starts building.
They call me Chocolate Thunder.
What's your
Right
real name?
now, my real name. What do you need my name
Like
for?
your legal name.
For what?
Because I want to check to see who you are. You're wearing a mask, you're recording.
Okay.
You're being evasive. I need to
Okay.
know.
Anything illegal in that?
No, but I'm doing my job.
Oh,
You're
okay.
doing your job.
Okay, well, do your job.
Well, you're obstructing the sidewalk, so they
How?
obstructing the sidewalk.
Everybody can walk by. I'm
They
standing
can,
right
but
here.
you're standing in one spot
Why can't I?
because the law states that.
What's
Let me get your
illegal
first
about
name.
it? What's illegal about it?
Let me get your first name.
You're not getting my name. Call your supervisor.
You want me to call my supervisor?
Call your supervisor.
Alright.
Call your sergeant. Call whoever.
So you want to send over a supervisor? I have a male recording refusing to give me his name, or his legal name, I should say.
How you gonna come out here? How you gonna? You came out once you got out the car. You said I wasn't doing nothing wrong, and then you asked me for ID. How?
Yeah.
That don't make no sense. You gotta. What's
I wanna
your
know what you're doing?
What's your rash?
My rash is that you have a mask on.
Okay.
You got shades on.
Okay.
You're recording outside.
You got
of a
shades
bank.
on. Okay.
I don't have a mask
You
on.
recording outside of a bank too.
You're right, I am.
You doing the same thing I'm doing.
I'm acting as an official of the government.
Okay, and I'm taking pictures. Anything wrong with me taking pictures? That's all I want to
Outside of
know.
The bank is pretty odd.
Okay, well maybe I was born odd. Maybe I don't know.
It's fine if you are, but it's just a bank is kind of weird.
Okay,
Are you scoping it out?
I'm
You
looking
got-
at the building.
I understand.
It
that.
could be any type of building. I'm just looking at it. You see?
That's cool, man.
Yeah. Just can't come out here and just demand. I mean, you just demand ID from anybody out here. What is this? How long you been on the? How long you been on the force?
I got called to this call, man.
Okay, but how long you been on the
think I wanna
force?
stop?
Yeah, but when you came out here, you see, it was a guy standing out here doing nothing wrong.
115 to 250 for the confrontation escalates as officers repeatedly demand identification without clearly establishing any legal violation. The civilian firmly questions their authority, asking what law requires him to comply. Instead of de-escalation, the officer doubles down, claiming obstruction and suspicion. The exchange turns into a direct power struggle, where legal justification is unclear but pressure increases. The civilian remains calm, challenging every claim and exposing weak reasoning from law enforcement.
Problem. You should have went inside there and told them, hey, this guy doing nothing wrong.
Well, you're recording outside of a bank.
What's wrong with that?
With a mask on.
What's wrong with that, officer?
It's
What's the name and badge
it's
number?
suspicious.
What's your name and badge number?
Goldfarb 522.
Who?
Goldfarb 522.
Goldfar. All right. And where you guys police department at?
You don't know where you're at?
I know I'm in Millburn.
That's
Where's the police department?
It's on Essex Street.
Okay. But I'll probably have to stop by there.
You should.
You demand an ID with no crime. You gotta have a crime to demand ID. You know that? How long you say you've been on the force?
A while.
You don't know you gotta have a crime to demand ID? You didn't know that?
You know the law that if I ask you for ID, you have to give it to me.
That's
without
the
doing it.
law.
It's
If
actually
you
obstruction.
ask me, hold on.
I asked you for your ID,
You
said
asked
no.
me for ID, that means I could politely decline.
Well, now I'm asking you for your information, which you're
Okay.
failing to give.
Well, am I being detained right now?
You're not able to leave yet.
But am I being detained?
You're not able to. You're not free to leave.
But am I being detained? So you're detaining me for no crime right now. That's what you're doing right now.
You're not leaving. You're staying put.
So you're detaining me.
Did
That's
I tell you you can leave?
Are you detaining me? It's a simple question. Are you detaining me or you're not detaining me? Which one you doing? You're detaining me or you're not detaining me? Which one?
Which one you want to go with?
I just want to know because I'm ready to be free to go. You detaining me?
No, you call for my supervisor, so my supervisor's going to come out.
Yeah, your supervisor's going to probably train you on, if you say you've been on the force for a long time, your supervisor might train you and tell you that you just can't demand ID. How you doing? Can I get your name and badge number?
Officer Reed, 567.
Officer who?
Reed, 567.
Name and badge number, sir?
Male out of Newark, 20 years old, 0.9.
Name and badge number?
254 to 424 tension peaks as the officer begins implying detention without clearly stating a lawful basis. The civilian immediately challenges this, repeatedly asking if he is being detained, forcing clarity that the officer struggles to provide. Arguments intensify around whether a crime even exists, and the civilian dismantles each claim with calm precision. What started as questioning now shifts into a serious legal gray area, where authority is asserted but not properly justified under law, creating visible confusion.
Greenbush 578.
Greenbush. I like that name, Greenbush.
What's your name, sir?
I don't get my name.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I was doing good until this officer here, I don't know his name, but this officer tried to, I don't know, man. I don't know.
You need anything from us?
I don't. Look, this is what I got.
You all good?
Yeah. Are you detained? Am I still under detention, sir? Am I still under detention? Sir? Am I still under detention?
What'd they say? Are you guys?
You put me under detention. They didn't put me. They said they gone. You put me under detention.
You don't have to cry, it's all right.
Yeah, but you put me under detention. I got things to do. You just detaining me for no reason.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Good.
Your name, badge number?
Lieutenant McMillan, 664.
Lieutenant, how you doing?
Good, yourself? What's going
I'm
on
good.
today?
Your officer here put me under detention for no crime, just standing on the sidewalk taking pictures.
Okay, all right, so
Should you let your officer know that he just can't demand ID and put me under detention for no crime at all?
obviously we're interacting because Wells Fargo called, right?
Okay.
Which you're allowed to be on this sidewalk, film all you want, record all
Yes,
you
sir.
want, okay? As long as you don't go in there and disrupt them, you can stand out here all you want and record all day long. All right? And just don't block any passageway of people trying to get through.
Of
Other
course
than that,
not.
there's no reason to identify you. I can
No,
care
I
less
know
what your
you.
name is.
You ain't got to tell me, but you need to tell your officer here
You know.
because maybe he didn't know. He said he been on the force for a long time.
Okay. Well,
These officers here was great.
424 to 557, the exchange becomes more direct as the civilian pushes the key question of detention versus freedom to leave. Officers attempt to justify their actions without clearly confirming a lawful arrest or detention. The civilian exposes contradictions, pointing out that without a crime, demanding ID or restricting movement has no solid foundation. The pressure builds as the officer hesitates, and the situation reveals confusion in applying legal standards during a live confrontation unfolding in real time.
What I was doing, see nothing wrong. They said we're gonna leave. This guy wanted to put me under detention.
we're going to leave too.
So am I still under detention?
No, you're not under detention.
You detain. You said I can't go. That means you detaining me. You said I can't leave. All right. Well, am I under detention now? Am I under
You're
detention
absolutely
now?
free to leave, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Have a good day.
Y'all have a good day too, and be safe, man.
I like the gimbal.
Thank you. Be careful before you put people under detention.
I didn't put anyone in detention.
Yeah, park it like you got some sense. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Here we go, guys.
Hello? How you doing, sir?
I'm great.
I mean, you got all the rights to record. I'm just, she wants to know why.
Let them know that.
All right.
I already know.
Okay.
She don't.
All right. Why are you recording them?
I don't need to answer those type of questions.
I mean, it is a business. They would just like to know why.
I don't need to answer those types of questions. You know that.
441. What's your story?
Explain to her what you just tried to tell me. I already know. She's getting education now.
You got your
Huh?
You said you had a warrant to be out?
Yeah, I got several.
Can I see it?
No.
What do you mean?
Why would I show you?
You're on the property doing what you're doing.
Well, first of all, I'm not on your property, dumbass.
All right, man. What's your name?
Yeah.
It's Puddentane.
Your name is what?
Puddentane.
Puddington?
Puddentane. Ask me again, I'll tell you the same.
He's that guy that wants to record all this bullshit to go
Put
put
it-
it on.
Record what?
I wanna
Record
make sure
what?
you
Dummies
say it.
like you? Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I want to make sure I'm saying Puddington?
That's not his real
What's
name.
your name?
My name's Nunya. None your damn business.
Sir, I'm asking you your name.
I know what you're asking
Okay,
me.
but you're saying you got warrants out. So what's your name?
Oh well, I say a lot of things.
Why are you being so...
So what?
I'm asking you for your name.
And I'm not giving it to you.
Well, you have to.
I don't. What's the law says I have to? You tell me the law. Did I say I gotta identify myself? What law is that?
Go ahead.
What law is that? Hi, Karen.
It's not him. He won't tell me his name.
Description matches down. Yes, 94 down. Yes, they can pick us up.
5:57 to 8:16 a.m. turning point arrives when a sergeant steps in, shifting the entire dynamic of the encounter. Unlike the earlier officer, the sergeant begins to clarify legal boundaries, confirming that recording in public spaces is allowed and that there is no requirement for identification without cause. This immediately de-escalates the situation. The civilian calmly explains his position again, and for the first time, authority aligns with law rather than assumption, changing the tone of the entire interaction.
Chill out.
I'm cool
I can tell you. I tell you a lot of things, dummy. I don't have to be truthful to you. You ain't nobody to me.
That's 42. It's my property.
Yeah. Well, make me get off your property. When I get on it, then you can do something. When I get on your property, then you can do something. Right now, you can just kiss it. Yeah, exactly.
Badass right here with the police.
Yeah, well, I was saying the same thing a while ago when they won't hear.
I'm right here.
I know you are.
Sir, let's go, sir.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'll just step back. Step back up. Step back up there. Step back up there, please.
How you doing, sir?
What's up, my man?
Sergeant Forbes.
I can't hear you.
I'm Sergeant Forbes, badge number 441.
Forbes?
Forbes. I just want to let you know, I watch your YouTube channel. You got a big YouTube channel and you got a big follower. So, only thing I'm going to ask you to do is...
You can't, listen, come on, don't give me the directives.
No, I'm not.
No, because you know how this is going to go.
No, I'm just
if
asking.
you tell me directives, you know how this is going to go. It's going to go real bad.
So I'm asking you.
No, you don't ask me. Come on.
Please be careful,
dude.
Of these cars coming by through here.
Listen. If you see my channel, you know I'm a grown man. I've been walking the side of the road for years and years now. So why would you even say that, though?
Common courtesy.
But you shouldn't even say it. You know I know this.
So you don't want me to respect you?
No, you can respect me without giving me directives.
Okay, I apologize.
There you go.
I apologize.
Thank you.
All I was saying is just be careful.
I'm always careful. If they can't see my big ass, something wrong with it,
Man, come on, don't do yourself like that.
Come on, man.
Don't do yourself like that.
But I appreciate it though if you didn't explain to them.
And that's what I'm gonna go do.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna go do.
Because they still people in the world that think we gotta have permission to record, man. I can't believe that.
I know.
Even you.
I know.
I know you have.
Yeah, and then you was begging me for my ID, talking about you have to give it to me, all this bull crap.
You're saying you have warrants.
I say a lot of things.
Okay, but you can't tell an officer you got warrants.
I can tell anybody I got warrants. If I'm not arrested, hang on, let me explain to her. If I'm not arrested or detained, I can lie to you all day. Like she might need a little bit more training.
We'll talk.
I'm just saying.
8:16 to 15:38 in the final phase. The sergeant confirms the civilian's rights and makes it clear that recording in public is lawful as long as there is no disruption. The earlier claims of obstruction and detention collapse under legal clarification. The civilian remains composed, reinforcing how knowledge of rights changes outcomes in real-time confrontations. As the situation resolves, it becomes a clear lesson in accountability and lawful conduct. If you found this valuable, like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.